beat here for Dan.
Trying to walk past the window, but the overclock does so much damage, especially if it's behind a window.
Overclocked through the window, yeah. Rex Cactus with the blade. I don't know if he's gonna opt to use it here. He might save it, but
He should.
yeah. They do get almost 100% off that, so that's gonna be really good for them.
Able to get the blade out, but he just gets punched right in the face. Kath is able to find Flambo while Red Cactus is taken down during his blade, though. This could be big. It could fall so low. If was able to find one, Kath gets to try to Aurora Master, as it's just K around the corner. Just be a ramp. Forcing the nano from the Zenith, but Nathan is woken by something. As he's just not straight in the face.
Nathan gets 3.
He's able to get a 4-2.
Oh.
He's able to get punched. Red Cactus going in with the blade, trying to find something, but he's all twisted and turned around. He has no clue where to go. Iku is able to find Fedora and Milo, able to find Dong Waggler as well. Comes out. Milo solo, Milo taken down. Fedora falls half. Oh my god! Dong was flung! Red Cactus able to take down Quebec though. It's the beginning, but it's just Red Cactus versus the world right now.
Enough. Yeah. Fish here too. Frosty also is close to this Katsune rush.
Yeah. The Suzu was forced by that huge axe. It just allowed Nathan to go into that rampage. Absolutely massive.
I honestly don't
find Red Cactus because he goes in a little bit too greedy. He was able to find Aurora Master. That should be.
Before he gets taken down, Flambo's able to stay on the point, so is Dong Waggler.
Yeah.
Like,
the blade was pulled by Rat Cactus. Not able to find anything because of that beef from Hayden as well. He was able to find FlamboJambo though. He was able to find Dong Waggler as well. So low. They just, Dongers need to try to get out if they can. They might not be able to though. DP forced them to go on.
Hello everybody, and welcome to our third match of Season 5 Aurora Overwatch. I'm FlamboJambo here on play-by-play, joined by the incredible MuffinLumps on Colorcast with Paninii on Prod. And we got a game today, Muffin.
Yeah. We're going to, it's the Centennial Stinkers versus, on the right, and the good old-fashioned Kathmandu Kiwis on the left today. We're gonna see kind of a dive-ish comp from kind of the kind of coming out with the Kiwis thing. Well, we got him more for like a Rhine comp, which is what is Fish? Oh, actually Arissa, more of like kind of a rush comp coming in from the San Antonio Stinkers right now. Yeah, Mikey is on, yeah, it's gonna be completely dive with kind of sustained support, while the other thing is the exact same support, but it's actually gonna be a mirror except tank, so it's, instead of rush, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, early point control is in favor of the Stinkers here, as they will be able to set up around this point. Fish having to use that spin very early, getting a little aggressive on the Javelin, will miss. Purple Jesus goes in, has the bubble. They're trying to find Loki. Loki falling very, very low. Will stay up thanks to HVSec, but now HVSec facing that aggression as well. Razmataz gets picked immediately by Mikey, and that kicks off this match with a bang. And now Purple Jesus in the backline finds Loki. They're now traded out 1-for-1, both teams, as now the Stinkers are set up on point. PJ goes in once again. They find Dong Waggler after a nice headshot by HVSec. And now PJ just being a mess in the backline. Mikey's there to follow up. The Suzu's force was just Fish left alive on the point. They will find Mikey traded out. The Suzu's there. And now Bet is back here on the respawn. It's a 3v3 on point, but Fish will fall. And now the Kiwis will get the first flip of the map.
Honestly, that entire couple of fights, there was just really good focus going on, especially with PJ and Mikey, and the rest of the team really were kind of focused on a single target and then just like went all in on it, and I think that's what won them the fights. There was a lot of coordinating who was gonna die. Yeah.
The slide is forced by Loki off the dive. Dong Waggler is traded out first, but Fish picks up Loki. It's now even, but Razmataz will fall to Charbotron. Charbotron bringing up 2 this fight already. Matt will trade out now HV Sec. It's a 4v3 here as Purple Jesus finds Fish. It's just 2 versus 3 on this point. The Stinkers are trying to stay alive as long as they can. Milo in a little bit of trouble, tries to find Charbotron, but will get shut down by Purple Jesus. Purple Jesus going in for more, trying to find the Tracer. They will get them. Purple Jesus on a rampage and has the Primal to show for it.
Dong has also swapped to the Winston last fight, kind of just to mirror kind of the fight. But what I want to see the Stinkers to do is kind of just like dive on back and then like keep on focusing after the dive happened, because right now Fish seems pretty split.
It's on the engages here, but the beat comes out from Milo. It's so good, it keeps everyone alive. Met and Dongwagler will trade out the backline. Met finding 2 here. Purple Jesus will fall. Mikey does get Razmataz, but Met picking up 4. The pulse bomb will find Dongwagler, but the point will flip in favor. You get out pulse bomb, but what a great beat by Milo 16 Milo to keep this fight alive and allowing this flip for the San Antonio Stinkers.
Also, like, Met that fight, he just like focused and killed like 4. That was fantastic. Yeah.
Well, the rush is used by HV Sec to open up this pick. They will immediately blow up Fish because of it. Dongwagler now falling low. Razmataz falling low as well. Has to TP out. Is still alive. No, we'll get headshot by HV Sec. And now immediately the point flicking straight back. With only a rush here. So, definitely really good position right now if you're a Kiwis fan.
Yeah, they have primal range and can beat kind of to counter Dong's Dong's kind of soldier node.
Goes in, has a lot of pressure. Fish is alone on the dive, won't quite find anything. The pulse bomb is Suzu'd from Met. They will find HV Sec though off of the back of it, falling very low as the point takes to overtime. The Primal is bought by Purple Beast as well as the beat by Charbotron. The overclock is bought by Loki. They find Milo at the start of this fight. That's no beat being able to be built as Fish finds Loki and Met finds Purple Jesus. The lead is in favor of the Stinkers as Fish going on that Primal rampage, trying to find more. They force the blinks out of Mikey, but Mikey will fall. It's just Charbotron being able to touch the point at this point as it will flip over.
Yeah, everything was basically used that fight, and Fish did a fantastic job kind of making it so Loki couldn't just kind of sit on high ground and actually knock them off, which was with a very big fight tunnel, that kind of thing. All we have for upcoming out is Mikey's pulse bomb, but they are in one fight territory, so if Mikey can get a good stick, that could be massive for the
searching for
Kiwis.
Matt. Matt is maybe in a little bit of trouble. It's a nice move by Milo to keep the team alive, but Fish is very caught out if they can punish this. No, they get Loki instead. Fish making something out of nothing as now the TP from the Kiriko's there. Milo finds Charbotron, and now the pulse bomb is put out by Mikey. They find Fish, they find Razmataz. It's anyone's fight here as Matt finds HV Sec. As now the rest of these teams are collapsing. Dongwagler in a lot of trouble. PJ putting so much pressure in this backline. But no, PJ is the first of all. Dongwagler living at 1 HP and Met still contesting this point as we're heading into last fight territory with a swap on a Reaper from Loki.
Yeah, a swap to Reaper is kind of just to, I guess, both down the Winston, kind of focus the Winston more often. No ults are up except kind of on the Stinker side, which has pulse and actually beat, which could be massive.
The beat doesn't quite catch on to Dongwagler, but it keeps everyone else nice and healthy as Fish jumps on the Purple Jesus. There's no tank in this fight. Purple Jesus is also taken out, or Loki taken out, excuse me. Fish finds HV Sec, and it looks like the San Antonio Stinkers, what a comeback. They were down like 91 to 15 at some point, and we'll take this first point capture on Samoa. Also, by the way, Panini, I don't know if you saw my message, but it looks like there is quality issues. We are aware of it. We will be working on that here on the stream. So, we're sorry it's a little fuzzy.
The Stinkers kind of focus got a lot better on like kind of the later half. They were picking targets a lot cleaner. They were understanding who they wanted to go for, and also kind of the support being able to keep kind of Fish alive in those kind of situations where he did dive and managed to make stuff out of it was fantastic by the Stinkers. Yeah, and we're gonna see some swap changes up. The only thing on the Stinkers is kind of the swap to Rematra, maybe be a bit more tanky brawly, and we're gonna see the only swap is Orisa. Yeah.
Yeah, Loki taken out very early in this fight. This is a lot of advantage now for the Kiwis as they're able to just keep pushing forward. Fish falling very low, will die as well. And Purple Jesus already a third of the way to that Terra Surge on Orisa. They will get point control, I'm sure, off of this as the Stinkers forced to readapt here.
Yeah. I wonder what the we're gonna see an Orisa kind of mirror going in, and they're going to try to go high ground, try to take kind of the most valuable position on the app, and yeah.
Spin is used early. Fish now being punished pretty hard. Needs to be careful as everyone's focusing Fish so hard. They have to use Suzu's up from both sides. Fish getting javelin so low. There's no other pressure being returned onto the Kiwis right now. Met falling very low on the side flank as well. They're trying to catch out this Tracer, but instead Donglegger is taken out. So now we're even on both teams here. Fish falling to half. Now Purple Jesus falling kind of low. Has to use the spin to win. Suzu is forced by HV seconds. HV seconds falling very close. Has the rush if they want to use it. No, they instead, Loki just finds 2 picks instantly. They find Fish. They'll clean up Milo. Razzmatazz last to fall here. And the Kiwis are looking very dominant on this Orisa comp.
Yeah, absolutely. So they saw Dong was kind of out that position and really focused it. However, Mikey did die. That they were already in a better kind of position with a lot more space rather than being kind of caught in the room like a thing. And we're gonna see an ult just used right now.
Yeah, Russian Terror Surge is used. Loki will clean up the kills here on Met and Fisher, chasing down to try to get more. But, you know, now it looks like this could very well be last fight territory soon here for the Kiwis.
Yeah. Also,
so, Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, that's my bad. Yeah, it's gonna be last fight territory, as well as kind of the Kiwis will kind of have both DPS ults and beat. The other team has to have the good. However, the Stinkers have basically 5 ults coming up, so it's gonna be very kind of an ult heavy fight.
Yeah, and the Kiwis are okay with just letting it flip. They do find HVs, like beat is used by Charbotron here. They maybe think it's contestable as Mikey in the backline gets punished very hard. Razzmatazz finding that kill, but Fish and Dogmaker are falling very low. Fish needs to be so careful here. They do get Purple Jesus, and actually they will end up living and just applying this pressure, but you get the beat and the rush from that previous fight out of the way. So just DPS ults in for the Kiwis here, but you're working with 4. If you're the Stinkers, they need to be careful to not overcommit, and this could still be winnable for both teams here on this point.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to look a kind of the other, either a good fight has to happen or some really good ults. Ooh, and that's a good 2-2.
Bomb and beat used. The beat will keep everyone. The Terror Surge is used. They want to fight Charbotron. They do get Charbotron and Loki with that, as Purple Jesus and Mikey are still trying to fight around the point. They will find Purple Jesus. Mikey uses the recall to stay alive. Triple blinks out. Will keep their life. But again, that's overclock for 3 ults from the side of the Stinkers. So Stinkers only having overclock close to that rush, trying to keep set up on this high ground. Mikey has a pulse bomb as well as Purple Jesus very close to this Orisa Terraform or Terra Surge, but Purple Jesus booped in very early. The overclock is used by Dongwaggler, immediately depressurizes this composition as Loki falling so low, but will stay up, stay healthy as now they rotate towards main. They're trying to take this fight straight to the point, but the Stinkers are aware. Purple Jesus is using that spin going in. Fish in response. The rush is used by Razzmatazz. Everyone's staying nice and healthy. Dongwaggler falls low, but Fish gets first blood on HV Tech. That's no Kiriko, no rush in this fight. Purple Jesus and Loki are so low. Mikey in the backline trying to find Milo at 16 Milo, but Milo at 16 Milo gets Mikey. They're set up on point, 88-88. Mikey's still respawning the Kiwis. Forced to recuperate. This is last fight territory.
It's gonna be a very hard touch right now. It's up to, they're going to be down the Tracer for a tiny bit.
Terror Surge comes through it. The Suzu's big, but Matt does die. Milo 16 Milo will live a little bit longer, but now Fish is punished. He will die. Rush comes out. Milo finds HV stack, but Mikey finds Razzmatazz and Milo, and it looks like we're going to a .3, as I don't think anyone's going to be able to touch in these 10 seconds.
Most likely not. I mean, the only one up is the Tracer, and I don't think Matt is going to be able to get there in time. Oh, they are able to!
Fish is back on ball, too. But I don't. We'll see what happens. Maybe they make a magic happen as the slam comes through. Purple Jesus misses the spear. Fish rolling around, still alive. They have the touch. They're still alive. Fish falling very low. Met falls low. Met is so close to a pulse bomb. That's who I'm watching. Keep your eyes on Met, ladies and gentlemen. Dogwagger falling very low. Met has a pulse bomb. They're in the backline. Can they get anyone? They get Loki. Purple Jesus does find Dogwagger. The both soldiers are traded out of the fight. The beat comes off of Milo. 16 Milo. It's so massive. They're going to counter beat from Jumbotron. This fight's still going on. The pulse bomb whips. They're still fighting. Purple Jesus does find that's the first support out of this fight. They're still going on the point. Met falling so low. Purple Jesus will get that kill. The Susan comes out. Keep everyone nice and healthy. And the pulse bomb comes through.
Ooh.
Mikey with the double pulse bomb. I know it says that AG got the kill on Fish, but it was the pulse bomb that did the majority of the work there. As we get into a map, or point 3 here, already this first map is looking so close for both of these teams.
Yeah, it is a very hard fight. This kind of Matt being able to touch and kind of going to that comp, try to stabilize, was really good on the Stinkers, and kind of also the counter beat by Chobotron after Milos really made the Kiwis be able to stay in the overall fight. So it was very close kind of final fight. Well, not that close, but that also Mikey's double post bomb, as you see. And we're going to this map, and both are probably going to fight on bridge. Yeah.
We actually see the full spot back to the dive composition here from the Kiwis with Sombra. We haven't seen Sombra yet here from Loki, as HV stock falling very low. Needs to be careful, has to teleport away. As the dive comes in onto Milo, 60 Milo. Milo is hacked up. He's in so much trouble and needs to be careful, as the other counter dive onto HV sec by Fish and friends. They're trying to find him, but All right, we're so back, everybody. I hope you were able to catch the ending of that last map because it was really awesome. If not, well, watch the VOD. Anyways, we're heading to map 2. It will be Hollywood is the choice from the Kiwis. Muffin, how do you feel about this choice? Is this where you would want to take the Stinkers?
What I could see is kind of Mikey going maybe a flyer, maybe we might see kind of Echo going out in there and kind of allows them to play a more pokey Kong for that, which I don't know if kind of the Stinkers are as comfortable with, you know?
I think you might be absolutely correct. I think Mikey and Charbotron may come up with the Echo Mercy, and again, as we saw last map, Met and Dongwaggler. Well, maybe Met is just the goat and can play hit scan too, but I'm pretty sure they're both more of like flex DPS players, with Met opting for the Tracer and Dongwaggler usually liking like Mei. So we'll see if they're able to find a way to deal with it. But again, we know Fish is much more favorable towards the Overwatch 1 main tanks or main tank-esque with again that Winston, Reinhardt, Ramatra kind of look. So I could definitely see an Echo Mercy coming out and wreaking havoc against the Stinkers if they're not ready.
Absolutely. I could also kind of see that happening. Kind of the overall thing, and we're going to actually see about the same. We're gonna actually see a support difference in the side of kind of the Kiwis, more of Honor with kind of a brig protection, kind of a more kind of I'm going to shoot in the back. A lot. So instead of that, and we're actually gonna see Dong head to the Echo instead of Mikey. So we're gonna see the same.
Like you said, we must have just had it opposite. Dongwaggler actually here on the Echo. We don't know if that's gonna stick, but it could still be good opting for this type of dive. Right, they're gonna try to get on this high ground, try to get on HV sec, but Trappertron on that brig should be able to keep them nice and healthy to an extent. But
we also see Loki on kind of the other high ground, able to kind of back up if he gets kind of too damaged, which was really nice.
Yeah. A big jump already forces a recall out of Met, it looks like. So Mikey a little bit low too, but Purple Jesus is pouncing in, has to jump back up to safety. We'll stay nice and healthy, but this high ground control now in favor of the Stinkers as Mikey way deep in the back, but Loki with first blood will find Razzmatazz at the start of this fight. That's really tough for the Stinkers. They have to try to either get a pick or disengage, but no, Loki will chunk a rail shot into Fish and force the retreat from the San Antonio Stinkers.
We also see a swap, Raz switching back to the Moira, maybe for more sustain, maybe kind of just to have able to survive the dives, right? And then we're gonna actually see another swap back to kind of the Kiriko.
Yeah, so maybe just not really sure how they're going to try to survive. Maybe feeling a lot of pressure here from this dive as Fish is just immediately blown up. A lot of that damage coming. Razzmatazz falling very low. Purple Jesus going in on that counter. PJ falling a little bit low. We'll get nice and healthy. HV Sec already has a nano, by the way.
Yeah, nano is massive if they're kind of, if either the DPS or if they want to kind of just dive in because, only because the other team doesn't have it now. Thing, and also to set up the sustain, have a Fish with a fantastic force pick on Mikey.
Yeah, HV will fall, but Purple Jesus trading out the backlines of both these teams. Purple Jesus will then also clean out Fish. It's just Dongwaggler and Met alive on this point. I don't think they're going to be able to do a whole lot here as Mikey will find Dongwaggler, is forced to recall. But again, you take out that nano, so you're pretty happy, but Loki does get a nice stagger on Met. He threw out the pulse bomb, which you maybe want back coming up here as Fish going very deep. No one is able to help you there, dog. Is sent back to the spawn room, had the primal, but I think didn't realize how far back the rest of their team was. So again, Stinkers forced it back up, and now again HV Stack already again back to a fourth of their nano just off of that in and of itself.
We're also gonna see kind of the 3 out for both teams going into this fight.
Milo under a lot of pressure. PJ will jump away. The duplicate from Dongwaggler onto Ana. They will kill HVSec. Fish takes out Loki. The duplicate is taken out, but Fish popping the primal will find Charbotron. Mikey takes out Dongwaggler in the air, is forced to recall back onto point. Both primals come out. The pulse bomb will not connect, but Purple Jesus takes out Razmataz as Met will once again establish a tracer differential on Mikey, as it looks like the Stinker should be able to clean up this point, but PJ may be looking for a look here.
Maybe,
It is
yeah,
doable.
he's going
He will
in.
jump over. Milo a little bit early on the boop, won't quite get PJ off, but the echoes back from Dongwaggler shows everything.
Oh,
The beat
that's
is
good.
used by Milo, and they blow up Purple Jesus. Rail on the right side by Loki, won't quite find everything. As now Mikey alone on the point has to recall, trying to find everything, forces out the Suzu. As Milo actually gets Charbotron on the disengage. Mikey still trying to find Raz, will eventually find it, but then get traded out as HVSec also falls. So again, you're getting a lot of picks here for the Stinkers after already getting the map, so you're pretty happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely. As well as kind of like the beat just to kind of secure was really nice. Just to say, nah, this is our point was really done. We're also gonna see kind of the Kiwis get kind of the high ground to most thing.
Fish
How
on a
about
nice
Fish
engage
said
will actually
no?
find Loki in a 5 versus 1 situation. Actually comes out on top. Mikey trying to look in the background. The pulse bomb will come out. Razmataz falling very low. The nano has to be used onto Purple Jesus to keep him alive, as well as the rally from Charbotron will stun up Matt and find the kill there. Dongwaggler does trade out HGSec. Meanwhile, in the backline, it is currently a 3 versus 4 situation here, but Loki finds Razmataz. Fish pops the primal. They think it's winnable. They're trying to find Charbotron. Charbotron falling to half HP. Has the Brig Bash, but will fall. Fish still monkeying around here. Dongwaggler trying to find Mikey, as Mikey just being such a pest in this backline. Purple Jesus falling to half HP, has the primal if they really need it, but will get out the pulse bomb. Not quite hitting. Fish falling to half HP. Dongwaggler trying to chase these kills, looking at Loki. Loki falling half HP, but healed up. HVSec will fall. Fish on a nice engage will get that kill, but Met now under a lot of pressure. Needs to be careful in this backline, as Charbotron will be next fall. There's no more supports here for the side of the Kiwis, and this cart is still moving forward as Mikey still just putting so much pressure here, but will fall.
Yeah, Fish has been very kind of good on the dives right now. He's been getting almost a pick on every single dive, which is fantastic. As well as kind of the Stinkers have 3 ults to kind of contest this point, so it's going to be really hard going in.
From Razmataz here, the dive from Fish forces out the Zuzu early, the overclock by Loki to try to stay alive, but the duplicate onto Winston. They blow up HVSec. The beat as well by Milo is so good. It keeps everyone in this fight. Loki still has that overclock ticking, won't find anything though, as Fish just blows them up. Matt will find Purple Jesus on the counter engages. Mikey alone on point as Dongwaggler pops that pseudo primal, and the Stinkers completely win out in that fight.
Yeah, absolutely. They only used about 2 outs going in and have about 2 outs going out. We're gonna see Primal, which Fish has been very doing fantastic with, and we're having Match Pulse Bomb, which is also really good to have. Well, there's exactly nothing, no outs by the Kiwis right now. And Fish is going in again.
Forces out the coach gun, has the primal to keep fighting. Matt finds Loki because of it. Razmataz falling very low. Mikey in this backline. Dongwaggler trying to peel. Matt falling very low now in the front line. Has to use the recall. Fish still primaling around, but HVSec finds Matt. Fish forced to jump out, but they're still getting this cart progress. The spear connects onto Dongwaggler, but they're staying nice and healthy. They have the Kiriko here. The cart keeps working forward, but now Fish in a lot of trouble. Doesn't get speared in, but forces the Suzu. Remember, to keep everyone alive, and now we finally see the Stinkers having to disengage for what feels like only the 2nd time this map.
Yeah, they have just been going at it, just going in, and we're gonna see actually a couple swaps happening right now. We're gonna see Dong on the Cassid, yeah, as well as Fish kind of in Zarya to counter the Rissa, which I really like, kind of the quick swaps to keep on that aggression. How
Fish
for...
already falling pretty low though, needs to be a little bit careful. They have the bubble here to stay nice and healthy.
Oh,
the rush is used by HVSec. Purple Jesus not quite able to connect his spear as Mikey has to recall out early here. Has the pulse bomb if they want to use it, but the Stinkers are set up pretty well. Fish actually gets blown up completely by Loki there. Maybe getting a little bit too greedy, trying to go in, as now again the Stinkers having to back out, and now we head into last fight territory with only 30 seconds left on the clock. A lot of ults for both teams here.
Oh, good, Suzu keeping Dong alive. As well as well, there's only actually 2 out by the thing, and we're gonna see almost a full 5 star, only 4 star, but we have everything except tangled by kind of the stinkers going into this final fight.
Yeah, the Javelin does connect. The rush is used by Razzmatazz. Dongmangler falling half. A lot of people pretty low here is the Terra Surge from Purple Jesus. The High Noon is popped by Dongmangler. Won't quite find a kill, but does put a lot of pressure here onto Mikey. Forced to translocate out. Purple Jesus will fall. Charbotron just a little bit too late on that beat. The counter beat by Milo keeps Fish nice and healthy. Fish falling very, very low, but everyone else is healthy. Loki popping that overclock, chunking in that damage. Won't quite find a connection yet, though. But they're set up so well on this high ground. Mikey will find Fish, but Loki traded out. It's a 4 versus 4 here on this point. Suzu's used by HV Sec. If they can find them, Loki will fall, but Dongmangler falls. Purple Jesus on that Doom Fist. Razzmatazz trying to stay alive, but has so much pressure, has to translocate out as it finds HV Sec. It's just the supports versus supports here. It's Met trying to find Charbotron. Charbotron falling half, staying alive though. They have such fancy footwork on this wall. Milo on the payload. No ult
going in with ball.
as Mikey finds Razzmatazz. Milo is the next to fall to Purple Jesus. Met and Fish, last one's alive. Dongmangler there with the hack, connects on Purple Jesus. Won't quite find anything as Mikey finds Dongmangler. Full bomb comes out, will not connect. Mikey still has theirs. They're looking for it. They find Met. Mikey is just Fish. They will find Fish, and they will hold the Stinkers just short of a 3rd cap here on Hollywood.
So that you know what that means? Undrawable. Oh my. We got an undrawable back, people.
This is true.
got
There will
Not be a draw.
technically there's like a 0.001% chance there's a draw.
Oh.
I think, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah, those could still be a draw. Stay tuned. But honestly, fantastic aggression by kind of the Stinkers. It isn't full cap, but very close to that end, and that end point is brutal, especially, and also good job by kind of the Kiwis to be able to just have that kind of not undrawable. They either it isn't allows them to either kind of win, just have to complete the map rather than going at it again, which was really good for them.
I like this composition from the Stinkers.
Oh,
They're
this is
being little
spicy.
stinkers. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the rock. You're able to rock Purple Jesus on the engage, help peel for Milo and Raz just a little bit more. Milo very good on the Baptiste. You know, has performed really well both in Aurora and in Tranquility on that role. Dongmangler with the turret, able to keep Mikey from maybe pestering that backline as much as they
Speaking
like.
of the turret, I love the turret placement here, Dong. This is fantastic turret placement. Just kind of hitting it behind. Love that. And we're gonna see the same comp kind of with the Kiwis going into this.
So low early already, getting so much pressure here from Fish. Has to slide and pull so many resources, but Fish needs to be a little bit careful. They're going very deep. Purple Jesus might just be able to drop on them and put a lot of pressure. No, Purple Jesus instead opting for the dive. Everyone's here, but will just blow up instantly. Razzmatazz has that lamp to stay healthy, and a nice rock finds HV Sec. Mikey will fall. HV Sec soon follows, and Charbotron forced to run out will get killed. And again, that's why I like this comp so much. You have the Sigma rocks. Torb can sit on there as well.
It is so defensive. Like, if you want to take that high ground, you gotta go like completely focus someone exactly, because that is just impossible to kind of jump into.
And now we see the Mikey with a Mercy, ladies and gentlemen. So we do see again that those adaptations being made as Purple Jesus goes in. They're trying to find these kills. Razzmatazz falling very low, but Loki will break out that lamp. HV Sec though in trouble as Dongmangler just finds HV Sec in the back line, as well as Loki. Dongmangler hitting those dinks. They've a nice whip shot by Razzmatazz. Will find Purple Jesus as well, but Mikey does find Fish. So that's one thing for your troubles. The Charbotron will fall as well. Mikey's slow to die there. A little unfortunate, but now you're working with ults, cooking with gas as HV Sec now swaps over onto the Ana. As the Sigma slowly makes their way back here for this.
We're also gonna see a lot of votes, about 80% to 70%, on kind of this side of the Stinkers. So we're gonna see a lot of votes coming up. We do also see Loki's
nice Bionade.
Railgun about to show up. So that's gonna be very interesting.
Rock won't quite miss, but the Flux comes out, finds both the Mercy and the Echo. Charbotron falling very low, will fall to Fish. The counter dive as well, but Fish finds Mikey. The nice bio nade by HVSec will cause Fish to fall. Loki falling very, very low though in that back line. Will get out. No, they won't. Met with a nice rail shot ensures the kill as they're only down Fish, but PJ has this re-engage. They have Primal if they want it. Duplication has been created, I guess, from Mikey.
So we're gonna
And
see
all that for a spot of blood, as the Stinkers
So we're
would
gonna
say.
see overclocked on both teams. We're also gonna see both kind of other things. Oh, but halfway Mikey with the early pick.
Yeah, both overclocked pop, but Mikey with some nice boogers will connect on Dongwaggler. Rally is used by Razzmatazz to keep everyone nice and healthy, but Charbotron, again, will fall. Mikey used that duplicate form. They're trying to find Razzmatazz, but the lamp is there from Milo. Mikey under so much pressure, but Met is dead. Fish also falling a little bit low as Milo finds Mikey, but not before the boogers take out Razzmatazz. It's now just Fish and Milo on the point. But now Dongwaggler's back. They put down the core. It has to use the nano as Fish finds HVSec. Fish alone on this point. They're trying to do everything right now, but Purple Jesus will find Dongwaggler. Fish will eventually fall, and it looks like the Kiwis still in this will take the point.
However, we gotta look at the time bank right now. Except 30 seconds, a lot of the time bank was used, so it's gonna be about not a lot of time gained in these upcoming things. We're also gonna see a couple
A lot of swaps.
Oh, actually though. Okay. So we're gonna see more of the dive with Dongwango on kind of the echo. And we're gonna see PJ on kind of the
Nice move from Milo, but Milo still explodes. That's just kind of the power of the Mercy here, as now Fish in a lot of trouble. Getting chased down by Purple Jesus. The Suzu is used. Dongwaggler not quite able to connect that kill, but now Dongwaggler in trouble, punished so hard for the kind of that greed to try to find Purple Jesus here. Met doing what they can to slow down the progression of the cart as much as they can, but will eventually die there on the payload. And I'm not really sure about these swaps here from the side of the Stinkers, as again, PJ just being a menace in these backlines. Fish will probably
We're also
die.
gonna see another swap by Sombra. So I think they, for kind of this point, they wanna try to dive better due to the high ground. I would presume, as well as kind of like another thing which is not said is that the Kiwis are very close to all of the votes, while most of the votes are only at 50% for the
Nice
Stinkers.
engagement from Fish. They find HVSec immediately at the start of this fight, but everyone's half right now on the side of the Stinkers. Purple Jesus on the nice engages. They do still have Primal as well. Dongwaggler finds Loki though. Fish will get traded. It's still anyone's fight, but Mikey has a duplicate. Purple Jesus has that Primal. The Pulse is used. It chunks out a lot of that Primal, but Sombra copy from Mikey here. The hack onto Mercy won't quite find Charbotron, but they're so low. Can they get the kill? Yes, they will.
Oh.
Razzmatazz cleaning up that kill, but the EMP from Mikey is big. They will get Milo. This cart's still pushing forward. It's just Fish here now, contesting on the point. Falling to half, will
He's
opt
just
to
leaving.
leave. It's closer to Primal. This could still be contestable for the side of
Especially
the
if
Stinkers.
Dong manages to get this thing, as well as we do have Beat coming in to
The
this
hack
fight.
comes out onto Purple Jesus with the nano in response. The rush is used by Razzmatazz. The Suzu though early. Milo with a nice beat. Will connect on everybody, keep everyone nice and healthy, but Loki on a really nice off angle here. Mikey's the first to fall, but Loki does find Razzmatazz. Again, Loki just chunking in this damage. Met does find Charbotron. The overclock is used by Loki.
Oh,
but
fantastic.
Dongwaggler gets the kill. Purple Jesus
at
in this
those
backline does
moves.
find Milo as the Primal is used by Fish just to stay alive. The cart does not capture as we head into 30 seconds. No ults.
Actually,
from-
one. We're
Well, yeah,
getting,
one ult, the EMP. Yeah, yes, correct.
we're also gonna see PJ close to the thing and a hack on the support.
No ults as we head into
Yeah.
the last fight.
Oh, maybe one.
Dongwaggler actually gets very punished for trying to be maybe a little bit too greedy here. Fish falling very, very low. Purple Jesus has the Primal to
What?
stay up.
Oh.
Loki will find Milo. As Purple Jesus goes monkey mode. Charbotron with a nice boop will find two here. Razzmatazz booped off. Fish should die as well. Yes, Met is alone. The point will die. Dongwaggler there. And, you know, maybe a little bit too creative there if you're the Stinkers. But you have a minute 30 left. You know where you have to hold this point. It's essentially right a 3rd point cap here needed from from the Kiwis. So
Well,
definitely a winning
pretty-
condition is spotted from both of these teams.
We're pretty dry on ults right now. We do have a couple coming up, like we do have Ana's H3 Sex Ana's ult. We do have kind of both Tracer both coming out. And fantastic pick by Loki.
Yeah, Loki with a nice rail shot.
But kind of just holding to the end, giving up a lot of space right now.
Yeah,
this
they're
Nicholas-
opting to try to win or lose this in one fight. They can't really take the space with Met being dead right now. But now they're walking forward. They're trying to find Loki. Fish now on the point, uses the spin to win early, but now Met in a little bit of trouble. The nano comes out from HVSec. The pulse bomb misses. They find Dong Waggler. The fight is in favor of the Kiwis. It's a 5v4. Purple Team is fine. Tries to attach 5v3. Spear comes out from Fish. Will not connect. They're using the spin. They're not going to touch the point. Milo has the beat.
Milo.
Keeps everyone alive for just a little bit longer, but Mikey finds Fish. Matt gets purpled in the back. Has to use the
Just
recall. It's just
Milo.
Milo on the point. And
And it's gonna
go. The Kiwis, after such a hard fought map, will take it. We're now 1-1 the series. And you have to imagine that the Stinkers may be kicking themselves a little bit on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. It seemed to be in the bag, and then kind of just like that final fight, just all the ults were used kind of quite early on. It was, yeah, it's very interesting. And we're gonna see 1-1 now. Mikey, also the swaps have been fantastic these entire games for both sides. I wonder what the next map will be. Speaking
Yeah,
of which,
we'll find out right after this map break. Don't go anywhere as we're all tied up 1-1. Welcome back, everybody, as we head into Colosseo for our map 3.
Well,
We do have. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Muffin.
oh, we do got a couple of swaps happening. Kind of this on this beautiful and everyone's favorite push map. We're gonna see Ninja Drew go in for one sec. I forget.
Ninja Drew is in for Loki, on DPS.
And we're also gonna see Elizabeth in for Rasmatas. Yeah.
Yes. Gaming. And this will be likely the comps in the next map, guaranteed as well, as Drew and Elizabeth's boyfriend, or Elizabeth's BF, excuse me, may or will be forced to play this map and the following due to rulebook mandatory playtime. So it still looks like there's kind of the main goal here from both these teams. The comps are not changing a whole lot except for Dong Waggler back on their signature May. I'm excited to see how this looks for them.
Well, we're actually seeing more of kind of a rush comp coming in by the Stinkers actually. As you can see, kind of the Lucio being kind of more just trying to go in.
Nice wall, forces the disengage from PJ early. They have to use all their cooldowns. Purple Jesus dies here as Milo, or Fish finds 2, looking for more, does get slept up by HVSec, but HVSec will fall to Met, and we'll see Mikey actually find Dong Waggler here on the point, but now in solid possession of the Stinkers as they start their march forward, but Mikey halfway to a pulse bomb.
Yeah, we're gonna see that kind of that's really gonna change things up later on, but we're right now just gonna see kind of the post box, and the Kiwis are actually gonna run forward.
Yeah, Fish in a little bit of trouble, has to disengage. Right, Milo very low on that heal juice, but they're still able to kind of hold in this Coliseum. Everyone is back. Mikey falling very low. A nice shot by Matt, but we'll have to disengage. The wall is up. Purple Jesus once again having used every single cooldown. The Bionate has to be used by HGSec, but Purple Jesus just killed, and this May right now by Dong Waggler is doing so much as they find Charbotron. The pulse bomb comes out by Mikey, but he trades it for himself. Matt will be sent to the spawn room. But once again, this bot still in favor of the Stinkers. As PJ making the swap over to Winston.
Dong's doing a very good job on the walls and kind of going in, and we're gonna kind of see Ninja Drew also swap to Cassidy, and HVSec swap to Honor. So more kind of that poke dive thing. Well, we're still gonna see that aggressive type play by the Stinkers happening.
In a little bit of trouble, but Fish and more. The Coalescence has to be used by Milo, try to keep Fish alive. They're looking for this pressure as now Purple Jesus has to jump out, stay alive. Ninja Drew falling to half HP, has to hide up in that crevice. But again, Purple Jesus on the point, has the nano. What a big purple as well. Dong Waggler will fall. Purple Jesus going rampage mode. Elizabeth has the beat if they want to use it, but no, they will hold, they'll fall. Fish finds HVSec a little bit for their troubles as Met trying to live as long as they can on the point. But it will, bot now in possession for the first time for the Kiwis off of a nice nano by HVSec. And PJ already had a primal because of it.
Well, yeah, we're gonna see all outs basically online for the things except for Coalescence, which is pretty fast building. So we're not gonna see a lot of things happening for the Stinkers. We're gonna see
Engage here
everything.
from Purple Jesus in the backline. The beat is used by Elizabeth Vita as Fish just walking forward, finds Ninja Drew and HVSec. They will find Purple Jesus as well, and the Stinkers now. Just the pulse bomb.
Oh,
Elizabeth Vita is at 1 HP. They find Milo, 16 Milo off of it too. A nice stick by Mikey. But again, ultimately the fight in favor of the Stinkers as the bot will once again be under their control.
but it's gonna be hard to go in without a lot of healers. They have to wait a bit for kind of the healers to come
Fish
back.
can get punished here, but they have the ult if they need it. Fish, again, just popping that Nemesis form as seeing the Ramatra waddle away out of the fight is always a little silly, but Milo is back here, has the heals as the Winston engages by Purple Jesus. The Ramatra pops the ult, trying to put in this pressure. The overclock as well by Met. They want to win this fight and they want to win it big, as well as Blizzard by Dong Waggler. They really want to win here. The primal is used by Purple Jesus. HVSec frozen up and killed, but Ninja Drew finds Fish. Dong Waggler falling very, very low. will get picked off by Mikey as Met finds Ninja Drew. The beat by Charbotron to ensure the fight win. And, you know, despite more being used by the Stinkers there, it looks like this may be in favor of the Kiwis. Well, yeah, yes. Mikey and PJ will kill the Sword Cheater. Met will soon follow. And you're very happy with that if you're the Kiwis.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a single beat for like every single DPS or and thing. And we're also gonna see a swap to Cassidy by Dawn Wrangler as well. So we're gonna get a cast battle going up. Yeehaw Cowboy going into these next couple fights.
Fish is getting body blocked by PJ a little bit as Mikey falls very low, has to use that recall. But once again, we have Nano on the board for HVSec. The last one was so big as it will be popped. They're on Dong Waggler and Milo. The Coalescence comes out, but Dong Waggler is the first of all. Met does find Mikey in the ensuing chaos. Ninja Drew will find Fish off the back of it as well. But Coalescence is still ticking. Met trying to find Purple Jesus. So much damage being pushed into them. Met forced to recall. Ninja Drew half HP on the payload. Ninja Drew falling very, very low. Can they find it? The Primal is there if they need it, but Ninja Drew with a nice headshot finds Met. But Milo, 60 Milo, the Discord finds Purple Jesus. They're in there. They're trying to find Ninja Drew now, but Charbotron finds Milo. Donglagger on their way back there. Risa is now here as well by Fish as Mikey is back. It's a 4 versus 3, but you have the tank on the side of the Stinkers. They're trying to find Ninja Drew. Ninja Drew will fall. Elizabeth cleaning up that kill, and now the Stinkers still in control of the point, but it's so scrappy. It's a 4v4.
Yeah, it's just back and forth. They ain't grouping up. No one's grouping up. It's just going.
Yep, Primal is used by the beat. It's really well done by Elizabeth BF. Keeps everyone nice and healthy. The Primal from Jesus, though. Elizabeth BF does find Charbotron. There will not be a B in this fight. That's so big. They also find HVSec asleep on the Fish. Will take him out of the fight for a little bit. But Mikey trying to find Milo. Milo falling very low, but has that heal orb to stay nice and healthy. The recall is used by Mikey. He will fall as Fish gets that kill. Met finds Purple Jesus, and the bot still working for it. Only Dong Waggler dies that fight for the Stinkers.
Yeah, that was pretty good fighting thing. We're also gonna see some odds coming up. We're gonna see both DPS ult for the Kiwis as well as beat. And we're gonna only see Pulse with about 80% to every other ult except beat.
Yeah, High Noon is popped. It's on that far angle. Won't quite connect on anything. The Javelin just a little bit too late, but Milo, 16 Milo falling very low. Will fall to Purple Jesus of a nice engagement. Fish finds Ninja Drew. Both teams now even. Purple Jesus on the dive in, falling very low. Purple Jesus will fall. Fish spots that Terror Surge. They want to get this enhanced spawns, but Fish will fall. It's just HVSec here. The pulse will miss by Mikey. HVSec trying to hold on to this high ground, trying to contest the bot as long as they can, getting pressured out by Met and will eventually die as we get butt scratch in favor of the Stinkers. But now PJ is back and they need to scram.
Yeah, it's like we did it and just get out of there. Yeah, we don't need to stay. Oh, actually,
maybe in trouble. They're getting collapsed on Milo. Could get punished here. No,
it's actually the opposite.
Mikey maybe getting a little bit too greedy, chase a little bit too deep, and Milo showing why they are so valuable on this team. As the bot still in Stinker's control now, 5 versus 4, the magnet grenade will catch onto Charbotron, but Charbotron has that beat if they really want. Fish going in very deep. The beat comes out. The noon from Dongmangler finds 2. It's so big. Dongmangler though may pay for it with their life as Purple Jesus on top of them. They will find Dongwaggler, but again, you're up 1 in this fight. You took out, I believe you took out HVSec. Yeah, but they will come back very soon. Purple Jesus has to jump away, but Mikey's still on this payload, causing so much chaos. They're trying to find Milo. Milo falling so low, but Met in here, chunky in the damage. Purple Jesus in that backline will get Javelin. The beat from Milo to keep everyone nice and healthy, but Met doesn't get it. Met at 1 HP gets killed by Ninja Drew. Milo punished by Charbotron, trying to get a little bit too greedy with that damage. And now Fish is alone on point with Elizabeth BF. They will get HVSec, but they will die.
Oh no.
And Dongwaggler was there.
He showed up and was like, this is regroup. Yeah, we're gonna see a couple happening. We got to see none on kind of the side except maybe Fish is close to Terror Swords, and we're gonna see Pulse Bomb and Kathmandu
looking for the Pulse Bomb, has to recall though. Fish falling very low, needs to be careful. The rush comes out, but Fish still dies. Oh, sorry, the rush from HVSec, excuse me, so Fish will die off of it. Charbotron finds Dongwaggler as well. The Stinkers will get wiped pretty quick here off a really nice rush engage by HVSec.
Also, we're in a very important part of push. We're at about 1 minute remaining. And uh, the the Kiwis have to push about halfway to actually get butt scratched, and then push further after that, which is going to be very interesting and a fantastic
Mikey
push.
has the pulse bomb if they need it, but they find Ninja Drew. Purple Jesus is next to fall. Mikey fighting on this point will die as well as Charbatron has to run away. Dry fight is won by the Stinkers as they take bot control back.
And now looking at the ults, the Stinkers have basically everything except beat, so they're in a very good position for this final fight. Um, which is gonna be very hard as thing, and we're gonna
Is
see
popped by Ninja Drew. The bubble will block the javelin as well. Ninja Drew dropping Fish in a lot of trouble if they're not careful. They're so deep, will not connect. The counter beat is, or excuse me, the beat by Charbatron. Ninja Drew will fall, but Fish falls first. Milo 60 Milo pops the coalescence, won't quite connect as we head into overtime. They find HP Sec Tongue Waggler, the will fall. Purple Jesus kills them. Charbatron will fall on point to Milo 60 Milo. The pulls! Mikey finds Elizabeth BF. Jesus, just Mikey on the card. It's 2v1 Mikey versus Met, and the Stinkers will take map 3. Not yet.
It's actually on point.
Drew is there on the Sombra. Can they make it happen? Milo 60 Milo has the virus. Will it be enough? They're on their way back. No. Well done by the Stinkers. They take up this 2-1 lead on their map choice. And ladies and gentlemen, this is quite the series.
Ooh. That was, I mean, Fish did a fantastic job on things. And also kind of, Elizabeth also did thing. I did actually like the kind of forced comp that was run for you. And just, yeah, so it was very, well done by the Stinkles. Yeah, I wonder what the next map work is going to be, Flambo.
You know what? I wonder too, Muffin, as it will be, I believe, an escort map. But we'll find out right after this map break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. We're here on map 4 Circuit Royale. Here between
Yo.
the Stinkers and the Kiwis. And Muffin, the Kiwis are cooking.
Yeah, I can explain it. So we got Ninja Drew on tank rather than DPS, and Mikey kind of on DPS, as well as PJ on Mikey and PJ on the DPS. So Ninja Drew and PJ have swapped, as well as HV Tech is still in, but Loki got swapped with Sharpatron, which is a lot of cooking.
So
Happening.
basically, the takeaway of this composition is only Mikey is on their main role currently. Every other player right now on the Kiwis are currently off-rolling in order to make their SR legal with besides their last comp that they just ran. So no changes from the side of the Stinkers, as it looks like this is your stereotypical Circuit Royale sniper only silly comps.
We're actually gonna see Dong Ranklow on May. That's my favorite sniper. Going in, as well as
You're
more
basically
kind of
Hunt,
a rush. Yeah.
EJ
And they're
falling
going
low
to
very
go
early,
on-
needs to be careful. Will get healed up, has to hide, but all this space is now given as Fish on this high ground, walking over Ninja Drew, forced to drop out. Now this high ground is under complete control by the Stinkers as Elizabeth BF dropping down to cart to get this progress.
Yeah. It's also I do like, this is a very rush car
So
for
a big
Smoke
wall. Ninja Drew gets separated and rocked. The lamp is used, gets
They're
taken
running
out
it.
by the lamp as well. Keeps Elizabeth BF alive, very low. But Ninja Drew is the first to fall. The shield goes up from Fish as Mikey on the high ground will get walled off. Met finds 2 in this fight. The payload is not stopping. It's still going. Fish finds Loki, and this will be a 0.1 capture here from the side of the Stinkers. And this is where I like the May, because all Dong Waggler is doing is either they separate Ninja Drew or they separate the sight line of the 2 snipers.
Yeah,
So I kinda like
yeah. It's very fun. It's either, do I want to make it so the sniper can't shoot, or do I want it to just the tank can actually tank? Which one I want? It's really quite funny. We're also gonna see Milo close to actually that wall window, and that's gonna be used.
Yeah, the hands are used as well. A big wall, the rock comes through, the window's still going up. A nice rock onto Fish, but Ninja Drew does die. Elizabeth BF is traded in the back line, but Fish still walking forward. They're trying to find HV Sec. HV Sec falling so low, but Dong Waggler and Fish need to be a little bit careful. Met may also get caught out here if they're not careful, as PJ hunting them down. Ooh! So low, will stay alive as Mikey with the swap over onto the Echo. Maybe trying to make a few hero plays here as Fish still walking forward, taking all this space. HG Sec falling very low. Loki has the window if they need it. Has to use the regenerative burst to stay alive. Hands are used by... And
good.
Yeah, nice window. It blows up the DPS line here. Fish is the next to fall. And really well done by Loki here. They completely blow up the Stinkers comp and send them back to spawn.
How for both teams are basically full on ultimates, as well as except Milo kind of both Babs kind of windows. We're gonna see basically every single ult come off, as well as we're gonna see Mikey on the Echo, which is interesting rather than double sniper.
I mean, I kind of like it. The Blizzard comes out, the Trank as well, just trying to ensure this fight win. Mikey falling very low, but will stay alive. They actually use the dupe. As long as the Stinkers don't commit anything else here, this is a really good fight for them.
Yeah, everything was used except kind of overclock, which is very
right. You'll still have your beat for that as well, right? Met will also have one in response. Fish has the flux if they really want it. There's only a lamp now if they force lamp out from Loki, as well as a big rock from Ninja Drew can stop that. So with the Lucio, they're able to kind of speed onto whoever and really pick their
Oh,
flux
oh,
target. As the
speaking
wall
of
comes
which-
out, the rock won't quite connect, but Ninja Drew in a lot of trouble. The overclock is forced, and here comes
Oh.
the flux. The rock will miss. It comes down, and Purple Jesus and Ninja Drew are taking out the lamp a little bit too late. Won't say met, but Loki
Oh,
will
but
fall.
he-
HG Sec finds Tongue Waggler, but will die. It's just Mikey on the point, trying to stay alive as long as they can, but no,
That's not
the
too
cart will be
tall.
pushed in, and that's cap number 2 for the Stinkers.
Oh my! I just seen kind of this, basically rush comp with kind of fish on thing is looking very well for the Stinkers right now. It has been working, especially Dong's walls have been kind of winning fights by itself, which has been fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, we do see again the Kiwis opting to set up on this high ground. Knowing all this poke going off from both these teams, Mikey a little bit separated, but should be okay here as long as he's not rocked out. The shield and the wall comes out. Mikey trying to fly away. No, gets punished. Dong Waggler getting that kill. Now it's a 5 versus 4. Ninja Drew trying to pepper in this damage, but the shields are
Also,
up. No one is really able to do it. Stop this cart. Is just walking. The cart is it's almost there. You guys got touch. Ninja Drew will top, gets brought down immediately. So low. Ninja Drew is just dead. The lamp has a bad bounce. Milo 60 Mindful finding Mikey out the respawn. As now Loki falling very low. They have the window, but they can't use it. Dong Waggler finds Loki. Purple Juice will fall.
And we're
HG Sec will
gonna
fall.
see
And
2
that's
minutes
3
and
minutes.
50 seconds. Ooh,
Yeah, 2:48 for full
that
cap
is
on circuit.
fantastic.
That is a really, really good push here for the Stinkers. And, you know, I think Kiwis may be in a little bit of trouble here as it looks like, again, I just saw EJ say this in the chat as well, so I was just about to say that, took the words out of my mouth. The Stinkers are looking like such a good team coordination right now. They all know how each other want to play. They're going on the same targets, forcing these punishes of the positioning from the Kiwis. So we'll see if they keep that momentum going forward here as, again, the Kiwis facing a daunting task of beating that time here on circuit.
We're also gonna see Elizabeth Swift swap to the Mossy. I wonder if that is like a swaps. Yeah, that is. We're gonna see a pocket, I think. Yeah, we're gonna see some pocketed gameplay right now. Ooh. Mossy gameplay. Let's go. Also gonna see Mikey maybe on the Genji going out as the big kind of change going in, and we're gonna see them kind of set up high ground like the standard position in circuit.
Yeah, I like the Mercy swap. I mean, Lucio very good on the attack, right? It gave you that speed, that freedom for Fish to move over, take that space. But right now, when you're trying to bunker a little bit more, Elizabeth able to just hold this damage boost on Met, help them win a couple of these duels here. As both Sigmas right now just peppering each other. Dong Waggler falling very low, but will get Ninja Drew first. Lamp is used by Milo, so this can be punishable, especially if Mikey gets a nice dive, as it looks like he may be trying to set up for it, but they are still down Drew. Coming back from respawn. Again, both teams right now is just still trying to poke each other out. Fish's shield is very low. It's faced a lot of pressure, but a nice wall from Dong Waggler. But Ninja Drew has that shield to keep everyone nice and healthy. The Slorb comes out from Met just to slow down the roll a little bit more. The Rockets, Drew again forces out the lamp. Drew under so much pressure in this small room, but Mikey's just pushing this cart right now. No one's really able to drop or contest them, because if they do, this could be punishable.
Oh, okay.
No, it looks like the May will go. Dongweiler up in the high ground. Mikey trying to find Fish, forces the hand. Mikey half HP, but it does get a lot of space here right now as Loki finds and forces the lamp from Milo 16. Milo has the window if they opt to use it, but now this high ground is under control for the Kiwis as Fish has to use the hand, swallowing to half HP, walking back. And yeah, good space control right now. The rock will miss, but the window comes out. A nice shield by Ninja Drew, but they has to use the hand, and a big disengage right now from the Kiwis.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's basically only that. Everything else is full off.
Another window in response as they find Elizabeth BF first. A nice headshot by Loki as Mikey also forces the lamp. Getting a lot of progress here. Ninja Drew very close to a flux. It's a 4 versus 5. Mikey in the backline will find Milo as well. Mikey looking for blood. They're trying to find Dong Waggler. The flux is used. The rock will just miss. Fish finds 2 here. It's winnable. Fish may turn this. The overclock as well by Met.
No!
They find PJ. They find Mikey. And what a hero play. Met at 1 HP. Loki will kill him, but the res is there. Oh my goodness. What a hero play.
Ooh, that was Fish and Matt. Ooh, that was some nice jazz. That's some good jazz.
The
well,
downside is you're facing down portal.
No, they got a blizzard. It's all good. There's a blizzard also on kind of.
A nice rock onto Fish.
Oh,
Fish
speaking
under
of
the
blizzard.
pop the blizzard, but the transcendence is
man.
whoa! They melt
Fantastic
Ninja Drew.
shield, guys.
Mikey as well now at half HP, forced to back up. The hands are used by Fish. They're able to still walk up, take the space, forces the slide from Purple Jesus, and you get the transfer your Blizzard, and they find HP stack off the back of this. Fish is still walking forward. They want more. PJ half HP needs to be a little bit careful as PJ will fall to Milo, and now it's just Loki gets staggered out, and now 50 seconds are left, and you're facing down staggers.
We're also gonna see we're still gonna see 3 ults by the Kiwis, so it's gonna still be a bit rough. As the only ult kind of to counter is Milo's kind of window, which is thing. So they gotta be very careful on
It's a massive rock. He will miss both rock and flux are missed from Fish and Drew respectively. The lamp is forced as well as the window. The wall won't quite separate, but no, Ninja Drew will get separated in this room. The overclock is popped. Mikey pops a blade, finds Milo, but Fish falling very, very low. Met as well, very low. They clean up this fight. It's just Milo on point, but just Dong Waggler on point, but we'll get it to overtime. Yes, they do get to overtime. Only 2 minutes and 30 seconds now on the clock for this next point. But again, you had to use all 3 of your ults you were saving.
Yeah. Now kind of the ults look a lot better on the sides of the Stinkers going into the second point. I mean,
Ninja Drew is in so much trouble. They're just walking on him. The window is used by Loki as well, but Loki just dies as well. Mikey in the backline, Purple Jesus will fall, Mikey will fall, and the Stinkers just absolutely obliterate.
Oh no, HP! Run! Oh no!
Oh, HP.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh man. We're also gonna see kind of a lot more stabilization going into this thing. As kind of right now the Kiwis don't have a lot of ults going in. It seems to be one-sided for the ult economy for the Stinkers.
Yeah. Fish under a lot of pressure. The rock will miss from Ninja Drew. This could be a big flux. HB Sack does not have the trans, but instead Blizzard is used. Ninja Drew will die. Mikey in the backline. They're trying to find Met, but Met stays alive. They find HB and Purple Jesus instead. It's just Mikey alive, trying to do anything right now, but has a deflect, and the stagger. Oh. And now again, you still have a free flux right now if your Fish HB Sec does not have that transcendence built yet, as well as Milo now has window too. This is not looking good for Kiwi fans here as Fish getting set up on this high ground. Rock will not hit, but Discord Orb is on Fish, so they need to be a little bit careful. But here comes the window. Overclock as well. They just blow up Ninja Drew immediately. Met trying to find more. A Purple Jesus falling very low, but Mikey finds Milo first. Purple Jesus will fall to the rock, but they do get that trade. Fish finds Loki as well as Met falls. HB Sec will get that kill, but Mikey now popping the blade, trying to find Fish. Mikey, this could be a hero play. They're looking from Elizabeth BF. The blade has to be sheathed. It's just Mikey on this cart, forced to back up. But this is not winnable for the Kiwis. 15 seconds left, but Elizabeth BF has this beat. If they just back up and recontest at end, this can be so winnable for them. But the Transcendence is built up by HV Sec now. This can be anyone's point here. Stinkers are set up. They're walking forward. The overclock is used. It is walled off. The beat comes out, connects on everyone. The Trank in response of the flux. Everyone staying nice and healthy. The slurp comes out. Purple Jesus falling very low, but Mikey finds the lesson boyfriend first. Purple Jesus next ball. We're even in this fight. Milo will die. Dongwaggler has the Blizzard if they want to use it. The Rock will miss. The Blizzard is going to use. Ninja Drew, frozen on point. So is HP Sec. This is so winnable. Dongwaggler alone on point. It's Dongwaggler and Matt against the world. 2v2. Loki will get the kill. Loki will get the kill. And Ninja Drew leads a match. This point will go gone.
Oh wait, it's still on.
Yeah, Elizabeth's boyfriend, Fish now.
Wait,
They're
he's
taking
going
turn. They're just giving ult charge. They're giving ult. They forced the window. They
He's
can
still
make the
on.
window be used. Milo taking control of Purple Jesus and they don't. Oh my God. The Lamb comes through, but Milo will fall. Purple Jesus under a lot of pressure. Zav and Sombra official will eventually die. And honestly, I'm sorry, Sinkers. I hate those swaps. You could have just let them get that point. You have such a big time bank. Now you threw away your ult economy onto these swaps, and it's gonna be so much harder now to keep holding on this point.
Yeah, it's gonna be I mean, look at it. The only one close to out is Met. Well, we're gonna see 3 outs coming in to the Kiwis for this final point. Yeah.
Well, Dongwaggler falls very low early, has to use Cryo Freeze just to stay alive. Fish on such an aggressive angle trying to poke out Ninja Drew, but Ninja Drew has that flux if they need it. Purple Jesus very low in that back line, forced to blink out with their life. Is now Fish getting collapsed upon a little bit. Deflect is used by Mikey. They're both rocks will miss. Mikey close again to another blade, but Dongwaggler walls off that high ground. They're trying to collapse on Ninja Drew. Ninja Drew has to use those hands early, but PJ in the back pulling the attention of Met in the DPS. Fish might get punished. The flux comes out. It finds 3. If they're able to clean up these kills, Mikey finds Elizabeth BF. The lamp is used, but Mikey's still in there. Mikey's being just a terror in this backline as Dongwaggler, forced to freeze, will die. And this cart's still moving. You have Blade still. You have Trank still. You have to force overtime right now if you are the Stinkers.
It's gonna be
They're
very
so close. Here comes the Blade. It comes out. They're trying to find the supports. They find Elizabeth BF. The Drake comes out as well. The lamp will miss on Fish. The overclock is used. Mikey falling very low. Matt will get that kill. Fish stunned up before they get the flux. Matt alone on this point. Dongwaggler trying to come in, trying to make something happen, but an HP set will fall. Matt will fall. Milo alone on point. It's anyone's fight. Ninja Drew fights Milo, 16 Milo. It's just Elizabeth's boyfriend. The pulse bomb will miss. Elizabeth's boyfriend trying to do anything here. It's just the Tracer on the cart. Dongwaggler trying to stay alive, trying to make it so the Sigma can make it. Will they get there? No! We're going to overtime.
It's
Somehow,
so good.
some way, the Kiwis scratching and scraping into this game. They have 1 minute against the 4 for the Stinkers.
Yeah, it's the time difference is massive right now. It is looking to be an uphill battle by kind of the Kiwis. But it's all up to how far they can push this to see if it's gonna be good enough. Yeah.
Again, I think just the disaster there was I think the Stinkers just egoed by swapping to those stall picks. They threw away their entire ult economy, and I honestly think they would have won that map there if they didn't do that. It's still obviously very winnable for them, but you know, I think it could have been won by now. But again, this could be either team's fight. Mikey is a menace on this Genji, and he's still rocking it here. We actually see Elizabeth BF swapping onto that Brig, just again have a little bit more peel for Milo, opting to be on neither the Mercy nor the Lucio here. And Loki on Olari actually. Oh, never mind, they will swap back over onto the Baptiste.
Yeah.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload. Keep pushing. Stop that payload.
Both teams once again trying to set up poke, but again, the Kiwis have to be so much faster than they were on this initial attack. The wall comes out, Ninja Drew is separated, the rock will miss from Fish. Ninja Drew falling half HP is still nice and healthy though, the hands are used. Once again, Ninja Drew walking up, trying to take the space, has the shield up. Mikey in this backline trying to put pressure. Hands are forced by Fish. Fish falling very, very low. The rock will not connect. Ninja Drew in trouble, gets walled up. Ninja Drew in so much trouble, they have the shield up but will fall. Mikey now trying to make something happen. Purple Jesus falling very, very low. Purple Jesus needs to be careful. Met on this off angle doing so much pressure. And now that's half the time bank lost. Loki healed up slowly, but again, Dongwaggler close to this Blizzard. They're trying to play around this. Still set up on this high ground. 10 seconds left. This has to be a big fight here for Mikey and the Kiwis. They're shielding up off of Fish. Fish has to drop off on a low ground. Has the Discord on them. Taking a lot of damage. The rock comes through. Won't quite connect. They're going up onto the high ground.
Really
It's just
good.
Drew on point. If they can punish this. Purple Jesus gets Fish. Purple Jesus gets Fish. That's the opening they need. Matt falling to half HP. Has to match out with the Brigade. The lamp will be up. Gets used early. And the Stinkers are having to back up so fast. What a big pick. Fish a little bit too forward. This is anybody's game. The shield is still up. No teams have ultimates yet, but Loki and Mikey so close on theirs. Milo has this window coming up. They can use it to win this fight here and now. Fish still not there. They can't contest just yet. They're going to actually give the point. Muffin. As Mikey now pounces, they're looking for more.
Absolutely.
They use the window. The window comes through. Ninja Drew in so much trouble. No, they give
Paninii!
off! What did they give off? I apologize to everyone who had to hear that, but they got off the point.
It was like, yo, something's happening, something's cooking. And then C9.
Oh,
Whoa.
no way. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Oh. That hurts. So they were set up in such a good fight there. They had their all economy cooking. Now it's even more of a winnable situation here for the Stinkers. They only need to get to that first initial point, and the Stinkers will be this week 1 winner in this very difficult series. We see Ninja Drew opting to go over onto the Ramatra, just trying to have this brawl pressure and make a little bit more self-sustain, even, I'm sure, but nothing changed on the side of the Stinkers.
Yeah, they're going to make up to the left side. Then it's gonna think. So hopefully, seeing what has happened previously. Actually, we're gonna see Dong swap to Hanzo.
No, they're back on May.
The Mac.
They're just gonna do what worked because it worked. But again,
Yeah,
this Mikey Genji is
And
such a
Ninja Drew
menace.
is very forward right now, so this
Yeah,
is a
Ninja
big
Drew could
hit.
get walled so easily here and punished if he's not careful.
speaking
And there's
of
the
which-
wall, there's the rock. Ninja Drew is immediately exploded, holding just too close. And now the Stinkers in already such a good position. They're gonna get this high ground. Oh, that's so tough for the Kiwis. It's now Ninja Drew trying to make their way back. That's also a lot of ult progression now already too, as they will get this first corner for free.
Yeah, we're gonna see. It's about 1 fight to 2. 1 fight territory.
It is 1 fight territory. The Stinkers need to win 1 fight in 3 minutes, and they will be the winners of this round. Fish going in very deep. The wall is used. Mikey in the back line, trying to punch the Sojourn. The Sojourn will slide away. Fish in the front line. They find Loki. They find PJ. They find Ninja Drew. And
It's
ladies
not
and gentlemen,
looking-
the Stinkers will be your week 1 victors over the Kathmandu Kiwis. Ladies and gentlemen, in a 3-1 series. Wait. Hold.
Hold.
Sorry.
Hold.
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 Hold. There we go.
Cole was processing for like 2
Make
minutes.
sure you know. But holy cow, what a match! Both these teams came out swinging.
Oh
It
man,
was close every step of the way, but again, the San Antonio Stinkers pulling out here at the end. This 3-1. That's definitely a way to start the series if you're the Stinkers.
Oh. Now, so Flambo. I
Yeah.
got like 3 people I think MVP could go to.
Okay. All right.
So you want to hear them and then?
Yeah,
choose?
I'll hear him. I'll hear him.
Okay, we got Fish. He was very well on tank. He did very. His tank on some parts was thing. His like he swapped on to thing and was put in a very good fight. I would say Matt did fantastic. Early on, his Tracer was very dominant, and then later on, he kept kind of that hold up position. And then finally, Milo could. Yeah, he's been playing very good on support. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, Muffin, I think those are all excellent shouts, but I think, me personally, I would have to give it to Met coming in here as a rookie on this team, and again, taking on and winning a lot of these duels against a tried champion in Mikey. Mets Tracer was phenomenal today, as well as their Sojourn. They found a lot of these starting picks, a lot of these clutch factors in those fights. Again, they had that 4K in map 1 to win that first initial map for their team. I think we have to go with Met as the MVP tonight.
That seems like a fantastic pick. Yeah.
All right,
GG,
can we
well
pull
played.
him in? Hello, Met.
Uh,
Welcome to the stream.
Oh,
And
hello.
hi. Congratulations, first on your win, and second on being today's match MVP. How are you feeling after today's match?
Oh man, that was crazy. I've never actually played like in a competitive setting. I've just played ranked, so this was like super fun.
It looks like you're having fun. You were doing so well on Tracer and Sojourn, and again, I'm sure you were told this right in your debrief everything. A lot of these players on the team you're playing against are previous champions, right? So you were taking a Tracer duel against someone who has been MVP and I believe 2 times, if not at least 1 times champion in Mikey. So
Oh shoot. Well,
and
man.
you came in as a rookie and really put in that work today and looked so good doing it.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Everyone on my team played super well, so like shout out to them as well. Couldn't have done them without them.
Well, we do have a few questions for you in a kind of a post-map interview, if that's all right. Just taking a little bit more time from you in your evening. I do apologize for that, but the first one I have, right, this is week 1, right? You have a long season ahead of you. How do you feel overall about your team? Do we want to expect? Well, obviously we want to expect these kind of caliber performances, but how do you feel about the team environment? Do you feel like your team has? Again, it's very early to say this. Do you think your team has what it takes to go all the way this season?
I mean, honestly, we could do it. Like we have that chemistry. We were having fun in the VCs, which I think is super important. Yeah, we have it's like a super balanced squad, so there's like no real gaps there. So I think that gives us a lot of chances to show up.
All right. Yeah. Well, again, you all definitely did show up today. Again, it was tough to pick our match MVP, but again, you did get it by our vote here on the panel. So, Muffin, do you have any more questions
Ooh.
before we may take it to the El Clasico?
Oh, we can do a classic, just a nice harmonize. Yo, what's your like favorite type of pizza? Why is it
Favorite type of
pineapple?
pizza.
Yeah. Yes.
I gotta go with like just a classic thin crust sausage and pepperoni is pretty good for me.
Good
Solid,
answer. Good
solid,
answer.
solid. That's good. Write that down. Yeah. You want to do El Clasico?
Well, I'm trying to find one more here. Hang on. I'm trying to find who you guys play next week. It will be an out of division match, so not as much pressure as today. I don't know if anyone has this readily available. Otherwise, I'm trying to find it. You guys will be playing the Belfast Bunger Brigade. So also a team that 3-0'd last night. So what do you think you guys are going to cook going into this match? That team, again, ranked very high and performed very well yesterday. What do you think you guys may cook, or have you not really thought that far ahead yet at all?
I think the biggest thing with our team is we're just like we know our heroes, so we're just gonna play how they're meant to play. So I think it's the biggest thing. We have like a lot of strengths. We're just gonna play to those strengths. So hopefully that can carry us through the game.
Good.
All right. And then I'll let Muffin do the honors here. On Aurora, we always have the same. It's called El Clasico, but it's the question we ask after every game to the match MVP. Muffin, take it away.
Okay, so if it wasn't you being the MVP, someone else on your team, who's it gonna be?
I think I got to give it to Fish. Fish really showed up today. Some crazy dives on the Winston. We had a lot of good comms in chat, so definitely Fish there.
That's just yeah. Okay, yeah. So
Good answer.
good answer, good answer. So I think that is about it. I think so, Flambo.
Yeah, that is correct. Muffin lumps. So again, I've been FlamboJambo. Again, congratulations to the San Antonio Stinkers as well as Met here on their win tonight. Um, I'm very excited to see how you guys do the rest of the season. You looked like a very fun team to watch and a scary team to play against. So, for everyone here on the desk, I've been FlamboJambo on play-by-play, joined by the incredible Muffin Lumps on color, as well as Paninii doing prod for us this evening. We're sorry about that hiccup. Again, you should still be able to see both the VODs, but map one will be separate. But again, for us here, stay safe, stay healthy, drink water, and have a good night, everybody. See ya.
Bye.